Gods and goddesses in training, welcome back to the channel. It is Uncle Makara, all relations. Let's get started today. Just did leg day at the gym, so feeling a bit, still in recovery mode, okay? However, I wanted to talk to you guys about this topic. Very, very important topic today. Now, to leave a legacy behind, you've got to understand that you need to perfect a specific formula, a code within yourself, that wherever you go, you emanate a certain energy. You emanate a certain energy. And if that energy becomes your dominant vibration, if that energy becomes something that stands the test of time, stands other people's perspectives, stands other people's opinions, you could look at it as frame control. Okay, that's one way of looking at it. But again, frame control implies I have to control it all the time. I'm talking about frame acceptance, right? I'm talking about frame maintenance. I'm talking about frame settlement, frame grounding, not frame control. Because the moment I try to control a frame, or I try to control the perception, I'm telling my subconscious mind that this is not my norm already, and that I'm seeking something outside of myself. I'm not the source. You want to have this X factor, and when you look at all the people that you respect or you admire, take a look in your own life. Did they not have a delusional optimism? Delusion, got it from Dio. Diluting the illusion using your truth or optimism. So being able to notice that someone's negativity cannot pierce your skin. Someone else's negativity cannot pierce your mind because your mind is sharper than theirs. Brain rot therapy is not gonna work for you. What I just said, I hope it lands for you in your nervous system really well, so it's not dysregulated. Okay, this is how most spiritual people talk. I don't know if you guys know that, right?
My higher self wants you to know that you're completely wrong.
You're just projecting your sense of wrongness onto me.
No, you're projecting that I'm projecting.
That's your projection.
That is not my projection. That is my vibrational frequency. And honestly, it feels like your frequency is vibrating at a much lower level.
I know you're vibrating at the frequency of being religious, not spiritual.
You're just not in the now of right now.
Let me just intuit for a second that God loves you. God loves your emotions.
You see, the greatest gift of God in you is your emotion.
Why are you speaking like what the opposite of Alexander the Great would be? Right? Alexander the Late or something, right? Like, why are you speaking in such a cadence that you are not commanding your atmosphere?
Try and make the world a better place wherever you go.
You are not commanding your own space, using your words, using your communication. Because if you want to master reality, you got to master your words and how you speak. How you portray yourself is through how you speak, through your body language, right? A lot of the times it's body language. So I don't even have to speak or overspeak or talk over others, be able to notice what feels good for me within my own physical body. And as I'm starting to push back in the gym again, I'm starting to get this mind-body connection slowly merging, okay? Check out this hoodie, by the way. Shout out Dream Island for this incredible design, okay? Real powerful. Real powerful, real powerful. I want you guys to really start to understand this, okay? You want to have this delusional optimism, this dominant vibration that you keep alive no matter what.
That's literally your ego.
You love yourself unconditionally, no matter what, okay? There could be so many things happening in your life as a result of consequences or different things that were just circumstances that happened, or grief or loss or trauma, or all these things could happen in your life and you could still remain in that pure awareness and that presence in your dominant vibration, choosing happiness, choosing happiness, choosing happiness every time. Happiness will not fall on your lap, and this is coming from a positive psychologist. You have got to create and maintain your own happiness. It is there for your own well-being, for you to take care of yourself and understand how you can impact that awareness towards others. So I am selfish for my tribe. I am selfless in the whole of humanity. I understand that I'm starting to let go of the constraints of how I want something to go and how I want something to be, and more so refining that dominant vibration within and maintaining and staying in that flux, staying in that pocket. Okay? Now, a lot of us, we think that we need an outside source to get that revitalization again. So you might take like an energy drink to try to short circuit or somehow try to speed up your energy. Now, this is not what I recommend, guys. Okay? Because what goes up must come down, right? And this is what I mean by maintenance. You're slightly above neutrality. When you can remain a little bit optimistic all the time, that energy, it's like, imagine, you remember that guy from Shaman King who was always like delusionally optimistic and positive? Sort of like that kind of energy that I'm tapping into right now. But I understand there's something very powerful of a download here, okay? About faith. Let me just go get my laptop. I had some things around. Oh boy. Time to tap in, time to dive in. So what I wrote down here, guys, this is really, really key and be important. Be the flow. More positive peak experiences means less suicide. More positive peak experiences means more meaningfulness in life, more of a centeredness, more of a well-being, which translates to less suicide. So high performance and spirituality meet at the zone of what we call the flow state. And this is what I've dedicated my life to learning about. Transforming myself, using flow as a vehicle to transform my life and others. To help people go from a low state to a flow state. That's been my mission since day one. Okay, even before I even knew that this was my mission. So you do not create your desires are ever fashioned within you. So you've got to rise to the frequency of your desires, of it already having been accomplished, right? So what I mean by a desire is, let's say that you want more of a greater social network. How would it feel like if you already had that? You now have to recreate that state through other means, through whatever means. Imagination, deluding yourself, diluting the illusion, convincing yourself that it's this other way. Your subconscious mind, of course, will test you. It'll come in with lots of theories and try to, but you just stay with that dominant vibration. You stay with it. Boom, 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 boom. No matter what. I love myself, no matter what. So, after the Deno channeling last Monday, I'm feeling a very powerful understanding of faith that's different to how I've known it. So I've understood faith and equated it subconsciously with hoping and wishing for something. Not the knowingness of the faith, as if it's already done, that the creation is complete, that my creation always serves me. So I wrote down here, this is downloads through Deno, through the teachings that I've been learning recently. My strength is made perfect in weakness. Ooh. My strength is made perfect in weakness. Let that really ring strong for you. And let this ignite your discipline again, your blisscipline again. Faith is the substance of the thing hoped for. So you're not focusing on the hope, you're focusing on the byproduct of the hope. So faith is the evidence of the thing that is not yet seen. Faith is the evidence of the unseen manifesting. You guys get that? Like, that rings true for me, right? Ooh, my solar plexus feels so much fire and manifesting energy inside of me, right? We have one of our adepts, Ferris, creating a manifesting generator subliminal for us, okay? Really powerful. So what does it feel like, yo, to know that you are God conditioned as man or woman. You're just a sense of awareness. You're just this unconditioned consciousness. How does it feel knowing that you are at your throne already? And the movie has been done countless times, lifetimes in fact. And you're an old soul here remembering again that this is what I'm here to do. This is my reality. I'm here to leave this legacy. Let's go. It's not about me. It's about us. It's about we. It's about the collective, right? So think about faith is loyalty to the unseen realities. So faith is the thing that bridges the gap between manifestation and imagination. You don't manifest what you want, guys. You manifest what you already believe is yours. So faith is knowing that it's already in the unseen worlds, in the quantum. It's just relishing in the afterglow of that understanding. So faith is not passive. Faith is this active, transformative, dynamic principle that keeps changing. As you keep putting attention on the faith, it grows through intention, through attention. And faith does not beg, it commands. You got to stand firm in the knowledge that this thing is unseen. I'm not going to see it with my physical eyes yet, but there's this knowingness, there's this enrichment, there's this substance, this invisible substrate of the wish fulfilled. Neville Goddard also said faith is not blind. It sees the world as it ought to be. Oof. So that means that your manifestations do not rely on your five senses. Instead, it's the conviction of the inner vision, of the invisible. Faith is daring to assume what the world denies. So you might have people saying that's not possible. Be more realistic, bro. How are you going to do that? What's the point anyway? Okay, they're projecting all their insecurities onto you, all their opinions onto you. These weird hetero suggestions that are coming at you. And you're here like just claiming these unseen riches, right? You're just like, all right, baby, let's go. Woo-wee, right? Let me know if this video inspired you guys, man, because this has been in my mind right now when we are working together. We're like these mad scientists of manifestation on here in Primal Sutra, huh? We're just going deeper and deeper every time into the rabbit hole, and we get straight to the point. We don't fuck around, right? In the beginning, like, but buy my program. You can buy our program, that's valid. But don't let that take away from the wisdom tsunamis that come, splashing in your direction from Uncle Makara, okay? Let's get it. Upward Spiral Gang, may we never be the same again. Thank you so much for tuning in, tapping in. You got this, we got this. I'll see you in the astral. Ossa, let's go. Upward Spiral, boom. May the flow be with you.